just feels like it's more than music now at this point. And I've been doing this for 15 years and I'm tired of it.
This is a song I wrote yesterday, and it's about a girl who's just different.
I was wicked and evil and conniving and not a good person.
Tend to get triggered by something, whether it's a picture of me where I feel like I looked like my tummy was too big, or like someone said that I looked pregnant or something, and that'll just trigger me to just starve a little bit.
Taylor Swift has always struggled so much with fame. She's been telling us all about it, but yet nobody is listening. Taylor Swift's mental therapy has been very public throughout her songs. Every day you have fans screaming and yelling about lyrics you wrote about during a deep and dark time in your life. It's the constant reminder of your own struggles.
To peace till you tore it all up, running scared. I was there, I remember it.
Your laughter, faking smiles, same old tired, lonely place.
Everyone dreams about becoming rich and becoming famous, and they think this is an amazing life. But they don't realize and understand the deepness and darkness and loneliness behind it all. Taylor Swift has all of this. She's rich, she's famous, but yet she mentally struggles.
The most abnormal thing about my life is having sort of crowds form everywhere you go, and just everywhere. So that starts happening, and then you have to take security everywhere you go. All of a sudden, you realize that you have not been alone, truly, for 5 years.
Even if Taylor Swift doesn't want to be famous anymore, she can't just wake up and decide, hey, I don't want swarms of crowds around me 24/7. Hey, I decide today that I don't want security guards all around me. She never gets alone time. She can never become unfamous. She's well known around the world. What country can she go to and you don't know who Taylor Swift is? Taylor Swift has become probably the single most famous person in the world right now. She is currently touring, and outside every single sold out venue that sold out in a year in advance, there are tens of thousands of fans outside the stadium. She has shut down every city that she has been to. That all sounds like a very successful time, but Taylor Swift always has to be around security. She never gets alone time. There was a fan in Brazil that passed away during one of her concerts. It was so hot there, it was heat exhaustion, and she passed away. It's not Taylor Swift's fault, but as an artist, how do you not feel responsible? Taylor Swift must have gone to a really deep and dark place, knowing that she had a concert where a fan came and passed away. There were thousands of fans that actually passed out, and this is due to the extreme heat and exhaustion. No one wanted to miss seeing Taylor Swift. She is everybody's icon, idol. Even though it's not Taylor Swift's fault, she does probably feel responsible behind the scenes and probably has deep thoughts about it. She's taking on the weight of the world. During her fame, Taylor Swift picked up an eating disorder to cope with her just everyday life.
Of course I eat, it's perfectly normal, I just exercise a lot. And I did exercise a lot, but I wasn't eating.
When you're in public 24/7, you hear everyone talking about you all the time. It's like a lot of people wanted to see her fail, and not just fans, celebrities.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Something you need to know about Hendersonville High School when she first started becoming super successful is that most people hated her.
Taylor Swift's 10th studio album, Midnights, she often sang about her own experiences and her mental health and the depressions that she's been through, especially for the song Anti-Hero. A lot of the song lyrics in her albums, she talks about body image issues, deep depressions. Back in 2009, during the VMAs, Taylor Swift won Best Video by a female artist, and that's when Kanye West decided to run up on stage, interrupt her biggest moment, to tell her that she does not deserve this award. It should have went to somebody else, not you, not deserving enough. This is in front of thousands of people in the venue and millions of people that tuned in live. This embarrassment really derailed Taylor Swift's own career and self-esteem.
After the Taylor Swift moment happened, then all of America hate me. You know, everybody telling me, you shouldn't have ran on stage, you were rude.
Because you don't think you're ever going to be able to achieve something like this again. And why?
Because I do that every time I win an award. Like, I just feel like this has got to be it. People are going to get sick of me, clearly. I'm always sick of me.
Taylor Swift over the years have received multiple threats to her life. People have told her that she should just end her own life. And for what reason? Because she's a very successful country star who then turned into a mainstream megastar? Taylor Swift has also been in and out of lawsuits her whole life. Her song Getaway Car, she was sued for more than $1 million. And it was from a very small author. I'm not gonna say her name because let's not give her any more credit. She said that Taylor Swift's album cover was inspired by one of her books and Taylor Swift didn't credit her. So she sued Taylor Swift. The lawsuit was dismissed after her legal team said it was a factually baseless claim. Shake It Off lawsuit. This was back in 2013. Taylor was sued for what was claimed to be unoriginal lyrics. The legal team tried to have it thrown out, but the judge said, no, you're gonna show up in front of a jury and they will decide. But that case was later dropped. The most stressful time of Taylor Swift's career is this moment here.
And of course, Scooter never contacted me or my team to discuss it prior to the sale, or even when it was announced. I'm fairly certain he knew exactly how I would feel about it, though.
Taylor Swift's whole music masters, which was 6 studio albums, was sold for $405 million to Scooter Braun. Everything Taylor Swift worked for her whole life, just gone overnight, sold.
It's just so happy. So this is called Lucky You.
He does that star-spangled banner, yeah. Wonder kids, they really can do that little girl, that little.
Back in 2018, Taylor's contract with the label Big Machine was coming to an end, and her lawyers were proposing that Taylor Swift's masters would be sold back to her. But Big Machine came back and said, okay, we'll sell you back your masters if you sign another 10-year contract with us. Sign 10 years with us, and then we'll release it. This was an agreement that was never reached, and then that's when Taylor woke up one day and realized her masters were sold. Sold to somebody else. Somebody else owns her music now. It was rumored that Taylor Swift was blocked from performing her own songs at award shows, at events, and this really came to light during the 2019 AMAs where she didn't perform. She wanted to perform her own song, but she couldn't. Taylor Swift lost control of her own music. Taylor Swift signed this horrible contract back in 2006 when she was just a teenager. We all see Taylor Swift as this massive megastar who just became a billionaire. You know, this is a person who's successful. She should be happy, right? But behind the scenes, behind all that fame and success is loneliness.
Obviously, I'm not a perfect person by any stretch, but overall, the main thing that I always tried to be was like a good girl.
I am happy.
Today is the day the album is officially out.
As pigtails, you look beautiful today, Miss Taylor.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
People haven't always been there for me, but music always has. So this is one of the first songs that I ever wrote. It's called The Outside. I didn't know what I